Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to the well-used eastern wing of the Stink Bug Works. Well, we keep making progress on this. This starts looking more and more like a boat every day. Anyway, this, what a haphazard, cobbled mess, but it's really just the skeleton for the interior, because I've knocked down this lip that used to be here, and I'm going to take sheets of heavy balsa, well, lightweight, but heavy thickness balsa, and glue them on and make a swooping, carved kind of interior. And on the part that swoops down here in the armrest area, we'll have, of course, cup holders with rum. So that's my plan for that. I'm not 100% happy with this thing, but it'll probably be good enough because, again, it's just a framework. And it does go in and out okay. Although I should use it as a template to make a really good one, but I'm putting too much time into this thing as it is. The motor compartment, my next project. I have attached a real motor mount, and when I build the box that attaches to the cover, the box will have a wall of 16th plywood where this will bolt into 16th plywood, and then I'll have a little lock nut on the back and it'll be good to go. So that's how the motor will go in. However, I got those 3D printed motor mounts, and they're three pieces. There's the mount that attaches here to the engine on these three tabs. Then there's the rubber donut, and then there's the piece that bolts to, or is actually welded to, the frame rail for your vehicle. In this case, it's going to be this rail. So I'm going to put two of these. So I'm going to build a box, and somehow I'm going to have two of these rails in it. And it's going to be a challenge because of these rails here. And, well, let's see if I set the oil pan at that height, then that's too much engine sticking out. I don't want the engine. Well, I could have it that high. I'd like to have it down a little lower. I'd like to have it down about like that. So the cylinder heads could technically be below. The cylinder heads could be below the deck. And, you'd have to open up the deck to get at the engine. But, of course, you'd have to have the deck open for the headers. For the headers. Yeehaw. So, that's the plan. I'm going to set the motor down low. So, I'm going to have to do something creative with those rails, because I think they're going to crash with these rails. Wouldn't that be cool if they're at the same distance? We'll see. Maybe I'll have to put a step in the box so I can have just enough rail for that, and then I'll step it down to fit inside here. We'll have to see. We'll have to see when we get to it. First thing I need is a piece of plywood to go on the top. There you go, boys and girls. Some thinking with the doctor. Until next time, jet out.